Till our next race. Let's join Richard.
Murphy Group Trace Group Handicap, Grade 3, 2 miles 5 furlongs, and towards the first, Medalla de la Vega is up there with Our Mick as they all take the first. Bold Sir Brian was last over it. Fruity O'Rooney, normally a confirmed front runner, is nosing up the rail as well, so the pace is a good one, given how tired they finished in our previous contest. Pocalan racing in fourth. Katenko is settled in fifth with Tullamore Dew as they reach fence number 2. Tullamore Dew was slow over it, passed by the likes of Pasha de Polder, wider out Chance de Roy. Frontier Spirit as they continue their climb. That was the first of the open ditches behind them, and now they're on to another plain fence, which is number 3. Medalla de la Vega picks up with Fruity O'Rooney. They're all over safely. Quantitative easing at the rear of the field, and Tullamore Dew, having missed out the second, was rider just rode him along for a few strides on landing after the third. Pale blue colours towards the inside rail. So now they turn and begin the descent with Fruity O'Rooney on the inside of the nose-banded Medalla de la Vega with Our Mick. Pasha de Polder tracks the leaders in fourth place. Katenko was over next in company with Bless the Wings and Frontier Spirit. Pocalan in midfield in company with Tartac, then Chance de Roy, Shoegazer and Tullamore Dew. Quincy de Picton has 3 behind, and they include Hell's Bay, quantitative easing, and between that pair Bold Sir Brian. So Fruity O'Rooney leading them on towards the fifth fence with Medalla de la Vega there alongside with Our Mick all over, although quantitative easing at the back of the field is a couple of lengths off the back now, as out in front Medalla de la Vega, out wide, and Fruity O'Rooney dispute the running with the grey Our Mick. Katenko is a length away in fourth place as they'll take the turn. Pasha de Polder with Pocalan saving ground up the inside, dispute fifth place just ahead of Bless the Wings as they leaders pretty tightly clustered head on towards the first of the couple of fences up the home straight. Frontier Spirit is towards the stand side in company with Chance de Roy, Tartac and Quincy de Picton. Towards the far side, Shoegazer and Tullamore Dew with Hell's Bay. Bold Sir Brian, and still quantitative easing is the one that's just struggling more than anything else at this early stage, pushed along at the back of the field 2 lengths detached. Fruity O'Rooney, Mick and Medalla de la Vega are all over that okay, so setting out with a circuit to travel. Fruity O'Rooney in the green jacket, Our Mick the grey on the outside, between the pair the white cap noseband of Medalla de la Vega. Katenko with Pocalan right up the inside in the half colours of black and white with the red sleeves. Pasha de Polder wider out with Bless the Wings and Frontier Spirit. Shoegazer on the outside of the pale colours of Tullamore Dew. Quincy de Picton, Tartac ridden past the stands in the quartered colours. Bold Sir Brian and a couple that have dropped off the back end. Chance de Roy is now joined quantitative easing as they'll bypass the fence that would normally be the first down the side, which means the water jump will just about mark halfway in the jumping stakes. Fruity O'Rooney on the inside of Our Mick. Katenko disputing third with Medalla de la Vega, who's still on the premises with Bless the Wings, Pasha de Polder. Pocalan Shoegazer's made some ground as they take the water jump. Over Quincy de Picton next, quantitative easing continuing to struggle at the back in company as well with Chance de Roy. So this next one is an open ditch. Our Mick on the outside of Fruity O'Rooney. Those two from Katenko, who's never been far away, in third place. Medalla de la Vega with Bless the Wings, Frontier Spirit and Pasha de Polder. Bold Sir Brian's just trying to work a little closer now in the blue and white colours, has moved through to just worse than midfield. Hell's Bay's towards the back of that main cluster now, as they turn now and make their way towards the open ditch, which is 6 from the finish. And now Katenko, who went for home quite a long way out at Sandown, has moved through to join Fruity O'Rooney. Our Mick, Shoegazer, Bless the Wings and Pocalan are the next 3. Medalla de la Vega all the time. Bold Sir Brian's making ground in blue and white. Pasha de Polder is pushed along. Frontier Spirit from Quincy de Picton. Hell's Bay is another who's trying to work through from the back of the field. Tartac and Tullamore Dew are next. So over the next fence, Katenko it is who's cutting out the running now. Katenko continuing to show the way from Our Mick the grey. Very little between the two. Fruity O'Rooney in third place. Bold Sir Brian continued progress, disputing fourth with Shoegazer. Bless the Wings has always just tracked the leaders. Pocalan for the first time is ridden along. Wide out Medalla de la Vega as the leaders reach the next. Katenko is over in front. A peck by Shoegazer when in about 5th or 6th place as they now begin the descent towards the third last. And it's Katenko galloping on from the grey Our Mick. In third, Bold Sir Brian in the blue and white. Fruity O'Rooney keeping on gallantly. Shoegazer after that error's back in 5th place. Medalla de la Vega, then Bless the Wings. 3 from home. Katenko over in front. As they're coming together with Our Mick, and Our Mick's rider broadsided out of the saddle there. Bold Sir Brian moves through into second. Medalla de la Vega and Shoegazer are the others giving chase with Fruity O'Rooney and Pocalan, but Katenko came off better. The big horse of that barging match at the third last last and gallops towards the second last with a lead of 6 lengths. Bold Sir Brian's moved right through the field to give chase in second place as rider Aidan Coleman looks behind. Shoegazer still there. Nadia de la Vega with Fruity O'Rooney towards the second last. And here's Katenko, who's continuing to jump soundly. Bold Sir Brian and Shoegazer over next from Nadia de la Vega, Fruity O'Rooney, Quincy de Picton, then Poquelin and Tartac. But down towards the last, it is Katenko. Comes down towards this final fence with an 8-length lead and is over. Jumps it well. Shoegazer is over in second place, just ahead of Nadia de la Vega. Bold Sir Brian takes a really nasty fall at the last. Fruity O'Rooney is rallying for the places, but it's Katenko driven out here. A very progressive horse, and Katenko, who came that barging match with our Mick, who chases him home riderless. But all importantly, Aidan Coleman's in the saddle again as Katenko wins another valuable prize. Fruity O'Rooney, a fantastically gallant effort in second. Nadia de la Vega third. Tullamore due from a mile back through beaten horses. Then Shoegazer, Quincy de Picton, Poquelin and Tartac.